Hello, everyone. Welcome back to DipShips Legitimate Boating Podcast. I, as always, am your captain, Calamity Carl, and joining me today, my wonderful co-hosts who can actually show up, Maritime Medi.
Hello.
And Nautical Nick.
Hi.
How are we all doing today? I know at least one of those answers.
Time.
It's true. Oh, then you actually know both of those answers because I told you I was having a pretty good day.
Oh, shit, you're right.
So glad one of us is.
I know. Oh, God. Do you want to go first? Get some venting out?
No, because I shouldn't just scream into the microphone for 10 minutes, so I'm
You
not going to
could.
vent at all. I'm just going to bottle up all my feelings inside until I explode.
Ah, the
That's
classic.
what they want you to do.
Yeah, and that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, I had a great time.
Yeah?
I almost beat the shit out of one of my coworkers.
Oh.
I almost kicked down the fucking fire door in the back of the fucking pickup receiving area. I put a dent in the dumpster out back the store.
Oh.
Oh.
I was real mad. I'm still real mad. I'm tired. I'm
Well,
Just tired and mad.
Anyway.
well, what caused the mad? Was it just the coworker?
Was it crime?
Was it kids again?
Partly the coworker. It was partly just everything building up.
The security guard existing?
What security guard? If one existed, then maybe, but they don't. So they
I
don't.
thought some, security guy was giving you grief
No, you're
a couple
thinking of
weeks
PM.
back. No, didn't Medi, have someone who was your best isn't good enough?
Oh yeah, that's the fucking security chief.
Yeah.
He's a
Security
shithead.
chief. Gotcha.
No. Why is everything on this sold out? Then why even list yourself on Uber Eats, you fucking shitty liquor store?
Damn!
What the fuck? Now I'm even more mad. I was getting out of work, and I was like, I'm a drink tonight, because, I am having a bad time.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I was most of the way home, I'm just gonna stop off at the liquor store. Oh, it's Sunday.
It is Sunday.
So they close at fucking noon. And every liquor store just closes on Sunday at 2 p.m. around here for no goddamn reason.
The very religious area of nondescript part of New York.
Kind of, actually.
Yeah,
Wow,
actually,
really?
I was gonna be well, no, but it's. Is there a good way to say this?
Probably not.
I feel like. Misha, I give you carte blanche to just delete this entire section if you think it's bad in the moment. Bro.
Oh.
Cause
Oh.
it sounds bad, but
But everyone on Twitter has heard worse this
they
week.
don't even care about Sunday.
You don't even know the half of how bad it's been on fucking Twitter.com.
They don't even
Really?
care about Sunday.
I've
Wait,
seen
why-
some
what's
shit.
going on with
Has
Twitter?
it been worse?
Currently on Twitter.com, people have discovered old X-Play clips that are specifically attacking JRPGs.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been rough. They're like, hey, remember that
Everyone's
time?
Why do we like G4 again? And Gerard's like, why did I want to work at G4 again?
They're like, oh yeah, you guys remember the time that they did a Kingdom Hearts live stage play and had a guy in head-to-toe skin bronzer?
No.
That sure did happen.
Oh.
Remember the time they just jumped up and started saying the most, fucking horrible racist accent shit? Man,
I believe it.
it's been rough.
As someone who grew up not watching any G4, seeing these clips now is crazy.
I've only watched G4 a handful of times, and one of them, I was sitting in the living room of our old house. My sister walked in, and I was holding the remote pretending to be playing the game that they were playing on the TV. And she was like,
God.
"What are you doing?" And I was like, "There's a channel where you can play the game. They let you like stream the game from there." Like, "No, there's not." I guess there is. Watch. And she sat down and watched me for like 5 fucking minutes pretending to play this game until a commercial came on. She went, "You fucking suck." She walked out.
Incredible.
She was really into it too. It was really funny. Little devious trickster god.
Love this for you.
Maddie, anything else?
No, I just want to kill people.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I had more money.
I feel that.
Again, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm a little scared because, like, $1,000 that is out of my account has yet to come out of my account. And I'm like,
It's probably because it's the weekend, so it's not updating the shit. It'll probably update tomorrow.
I know, but I'm just kind of really hoping it gets lost. You know?
That's fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
I'm just kind of really hoping I get to keep this money.
Be wild.
Anyway, yeah, that's it.
All right,
that's fair.
Hey, Nick.
Nick, tell me how nice your week was, please.
Oh, should I start with the good stuff then? There was one really bad thing, but you already know about that one.
Yeah, let's do the good stuff. And
Start
you
with
say
the good
there's
stuff?
a really bad thing, but the bad thing is funny.
Yeah,
Unless
true.
it's a different bad thing.
No. Okay, so starting with the good stuff. I finished Dragon Ball Super today. Literally, like, 20 minutes before I saw on Twitter that Budokai Tenkaichi, a new game, was announced.
Yeah.
And I'm so fucking happy.
A new Budokai was announced?
Yeah!
That's kind of wild.
Right? I'm so fucking excited for this game all of a sudden. It might suck, but hey, whatever. So yeah, Super was overall fine. Like I said, when I started watching it, it's just more Dragon Ball. And I'm fine with that. But, a good portion of the last fight I couldn't take seriously. You know when Jiren, like, powers up and his shirt comes off?
Yes.
Every close-up on him after that looks like full-powered Rufus the Naked Mole Rat.
Yup. Yeah. Yeah.
Can't say that. Can't say that.
Why? He's not real.
Yeah, I sent this message to one of my friends and he was like, "You're exactly right, I made the same joke." I just can't unsee it. It was really fun though, it was a good watch, great moments. And then I needed to start watching something else. So I started watching, fucking, hang on, I know it's abbreviated BSD. I'll find it in my tabs.
Uh-oh.
Bungo Stray Dogs.
Oh.
Ah.
Which I had heard about for a while and was not watching.
How the fuck did both you and KZ start watching it in the same week?
Oh, it's his fault I'm watching this.
Oh, well.
I saw him tweet about it, and I knew nothing about this show, and he said he liked the power system. And I was like, it has powers? So I was like, I'm gonna go watch a couple episodes, see if I like it. I still don't know. I've watched 2. The powers are weird as hell,
Yup.
but I've only seen 2 of them. No, 3 of them, actually, so I don't know to what extent they go crazy.
Now, Nick, I know you said you only watched like 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I want you to take a wild guess as to what they name the powers after.
I think I've actually been told this, but maybe not. Is it like short stories? Or something?
I mean, yeah, that's pretty close.
Okay.
Like stories and books.
Yeah, I was told that like a lot of it has to do with Japanese authors.
Allow me to tell you how at one point, I think either in this season or season 2, a character shows up and goes, "It's time for my power, the grapes of wrath." And I went, "I'm sorry, what?" I'm sorry, excuse me, pardon me.
Oh, I'm so excited to find the grapes of wrath. Holy shit, that's awesome.
You're gonna see a lot of shit that's like, oh, what the fuck?
Oh, I have something that will cheer Medi up a little bit because you can make fun of me. So you all remember the the high five from a sports manga that made me cry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was reading more of that manga yesterday. I read another like 50 odd chapters. And the worst part is this one's gonna sound even worse because without context you have no idea. So I'll give like the barest amount of context I can. This one character in the very beginning is a huge asshole to the protagonist. Basically trying to talk him out of playing sports forever. Makes fun of the fact that he's poor by saying like, "Oh, your shoes are shit, you should probably just quit." And And he gets better, and I hate saying that out loud because it took literally 200 chapters, and I hated him so much, and now I actually really like him. But they just finished, like, the big finals to, like, win a tournament. Like, the protagonist's team, whatever. And, like, he had to work really closely together with this asshole to win. And so they don't do, like, a big high five or anything. They're not that kind of people. But, the asshole, like, looks over the main character and realizes that at some point he replaced his shoes. And he just walks past him going, "You got some pretty nice boots." And nice I didn't cry, but I did tear up.
Fucking nerd.
Some nice boots you got there, Davis.
Some nice friends you got there, Davis.
It was really great. I once again recommend Awashi. Very fun. I have another like fucking 100 chapters to read eventually. The less fun shit. So I mentioned last week we were building a wall.
Mm-hmm.
And we built...
To keep the damn brothers out.
Yeah. And that someone was doing some electrical work for us as well. So when they were doing the electrical work, I had to, like... well, I didn't have to, but I shut down everything, like my setup, my room, all the whatevers, so nothing would go bad. And turning it off apparently made it go bad, because when I turned my PC back on, my fan was making a funny noise. And that hasn't really gone away. It's gotten a little worse. So I can't do a lot of things on my computer right now.
Oh.
I installed like a temperature reader thing, and my friend was like, "Okay, if it goes above like 90, you should probably stop." And I was like, "Okay." And I picked up a game that came out recently called Phantom Brigade. It has potentially one of the coolest mechanics I've ever seen in a game, and it's very reminiscent of Transistor with that. Did you guys play that one?
Yeah.
I don't think I have, actually.
So it's kind of like a...
Transistor is like if you were playing Hades and you pause the game every 3 minutes to do a little programming.
Yeah. And then when you hit execute in the program, you do cool combos. This is like, what if a tactical game had that power? So you control a squad of 3 mechs, and one of them has the ability to predict 5 seconds into the future. So all of your turns take place in 5-second intervals, where you, like, can see where the enemies are going and move your mechs into position, and each action or whatever the hell they choose to do takes up a segment of that 5-second timer you have. And then you execute them, and you get to see your units do cool stuff. Or you get to see yourself fuck up like I did a couple times. Because you can technically tell your units to do things past those 5 seconds, but you don't know, like, what's happening past those 5 seconds. So I had a robot with a shotgun run at someone, and it was going to take them longer than 5 seconds to reach them. But I was like, it's fine. You have a shotgun. I'm not going to tell you to do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So we started sprinting up, and then the next 5 seconds came around, and the game was like, okay, in this 5-second chunk, the enemy is going to hop that line of buildings and charge your sniper. And I was like, I can't cancel the running command of the shotgunner who's going to his old position now. I think I'm going to die. But it's very fun. It's very fun, and I don't know why, but I guess the engine or whatever they make it in is quite intense. Because while I was playing, my foot touched my tower, and I was like, oh, that's really hot.
Oh.
That's not good. So I stopped playing that. And I can still do some stuff. It's very weird what I can and can't do. I'm learning what is and is not intensive for my computer.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can play Master Duel, but I cannot open Roll20, which is a virtual tabletop system. Like, I was playing Master Duel for a little bit, and my temperature didn't go anywhere. I opened Roll20 for 7 seconds, and it jumped up to almost 100 Celsius. And it's like, okay, cool. So that's fun. I ordered a new fan. We're gonna see if that's enough to fix it.
We'll find out, God willing.
Yep. But since I haven't been playing a lot of shit on my computer, I booted up my PS4 for the first time in a while.
Uh-huh.
And I bought and installed years ago some PS2 games I really liked and never beat when I was a kid. So I got Dark Cloud, which is just a fun little dungeon crawler where you rebuild the world.
Uh-huh.
Dark Cloud 2, which has almost nothing to do with Dark Cloud. And Rogue Galaxy, which is Dark Cloud in space.
I like space.
I do like space, and I like Dark Cloud. I've been playing those, and some of the things in that game did not age so good, but some of them are still fine. Like, the most unfortunate part about Dark Cloud 1 so far is that you get extra party members, but it's like a third-person action kind of game, and all the party members, except for your main character, were not thought about very well. Like, your character's just got a sword, whatever. You swing, you have combos, it's simple enough. You have a ranged fighter, and she doesn't need to be that thought out. You just hit the button and it shoots. And then you get your first new melee fighter. He's a big asshole with a hammer.
Okay.
If you hit the attack button, he does a huge overhead swing, and you're locked into that animation for quite some time. You cannot combo anything because you only have enough speed to make that one attack. You technically have the highest damage, but the hitboxes in that game are actually very good. So, like, if you're swinging on an enemy, but they're moving their body back to do their attack, you will miss. Oh, hey.
Ah.
Kitty!
Yeah. Yeah, so if you commit to this overhead swing and the enemy moves at all, then you don't hit, and then they're going to stab you. So I just don't use him. And I know I'm getting 3 more party members, and I don't know if I'm going to use any of them.
You could send them all to hell.
I could. Except I need them sometimes, I guess. Like, each of them has a unique character action for use in the dungeons. The big asshole with a giant hammer, his best function is that I have to swap to him sometimes to smash a button on the ground with his hammer, like he's Amy Rose. That's it. That's all he uses. That's his one use.
That's great.
Oh, mood.
The ranged character can do backflips for some reason, so that's her use. She can, like, backflip over pits.
Like the Gundam Heavy Arms?
Can he do that?
Do not see the Gundam Evo?
I didn't watch the trailer because I don't care about Gundam Heavy Arms.
Oh, yeah, because it's the Endless Waltz one. They gave him fucking Troa's clown moves from when Troa was a clown.
Okay.
So one of his buttons is an escape button that just causes you to do like an insane pirouette 7,000 feet away.
God, I love video games.
The character made of 5 chain guns can do a cool backflip.
That's the power of thrusters.
Baby, I'm thrusting. Wait. No, that's correct.
Okay. I think other than that, I mentioned last time I was almost done with the Somnium Files, and now I am.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really good. The credits of the true ending is the entire cast doing an idol dance.
Yo.
Which was really funny. I did pick up the sequel. I haven't touched it because I don't know if it will make me blue screen, and I don't care to find out.
That's understandable.
Oh, I have this in my notes, apparently. I forgot about this, but I guess last time, as soon as we finished recording, I went downstairs. I got myself some tea. I reheated some leftovers.
Yeah.
And then
Why'd
for
you say
later...
it like that?
Yeah, what do you talk about?
Because he's really interested in the leftovers.
I'm always interested.
Yeah. For later, I grabbed like a bottled water out of the fridge.
I'll bottle some water.
Yeah. And then I dropped it.
Well, why?
It wasn't on purpose.
You should have just held on to it a little better, I would think.
Well, see, I did catch it, but I caught it so far in the drop that momentum carried the bottle of water into my testicles.
Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I was like, okay, that sucked, but I'm fine. I'm all good. So I got my stuff and I started walking upstairs, and then I tripped.
Did you drop your croissant?
The funny thing is, somehow no. I didn't drop my food. I didn't even spill any of my tea. But I did slam both my shins into the stairs and just have to crawl up like, I'm good.
Oh.
And this all took place in the span of like 2 minutes as soon as we ended the call last week.
I think that's karma. I don't know for what.
I don't even remember what I said last week.
Nothing that deserved that. Or maybe something that did, I guess.
Yeah, I'll find out when the episode comes out.
Something decided that.
It was not fucking me. But yeah, it's been fine. I've not been able to do all the things I wanted, but I've just been filling my time with bullshit anyway.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Carl? How was your week?
No, Nick. There's another thing.
What was the other thing?
You have another thing.
I have another thing?
Or rather, you have an update.
Oh.
You have a porch day update.
I do.
Oh?
Porch lady update.
I have a porch lady update. It's really unfortunate porch lady update.
That's not good.
I was downstairs making food while she was talking to my mom. And so this is all like just because they talk very loud and I heard everything from the kitchen. They got a text from someone they had sexual relations with. All it said was, get tested for gonorrhea. And she couldn't ask follow-up questions because she was immediately blocked everywhere by this person.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Hell of an update.
Yep.
Jesus
Still on the porch,
Christ.
though.
Still on the porch now with the gonorrhea. With action kung fu grip.
Oh,
Wow, that grip's real strong. Thanks, it's the gonorrhea.
I hate it here.
Not as much as she does.
That's, well, if that were true, then she would be gone by now.
Oh, I meant in gonorrhea town, not in your house.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's fun.
Is it?
No.
Yeah.
Just in time for episode 69. Get your weenies and your ham sandwiches checked, fuckers.
All right, it's the sex number time.
Yeah.
I had a moment of like, oh yeah, ham sandwiches, I could go make something, and then I realized you were talking about a vagina.
Yes, very good, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
You're learning.
I don't know if that's true.
Oh, well, I mean, we'll get you some one day, son.
Okay.
Some actual ham sandwiches.
Nice.
So, man, what even happened in this whole last week?
You also almost killed a man.
I did, actually.
Oh.
Almost.
Okay.
Not actually,
Ooh.
almost. Oh boy, gotta make sure I make those specifications.
Who was it?
Well, let me tell you how I fucking despise children.
Oh yeah, okay.
And by children, now you guys might think, Carl, you work in a school. What do you mean children? I don't mean elementary school kids.
Okay.
Elementary school kids are fucking stupid, and we all know that. They don't know any better. They're dumb little idiots.
Correct.
I work in a high school, and
So
high
when you
schoolers.
say children, you're
I mean
talking about your
teenagers.
coworkers.
Oh well, no, that's just one.
Okay.
That's just one, and he's fine because he showed me a bunch of weed.
Weed?
So, I was when was it? I think it was. Let me check the tweets.
Scary.
I put out tweets.
You need an
I
appropriate
think I lost
timetable
one
for
of
this.
them. Oh no, I lost one of them. Nick, I lost
Where-
one of them. It's your fault.
How is it? What the fuck?
I don't know. I'm just blaming you because you're there. I love
I
you.
guess that's fair.
Hurt the ones you love, you know?
No.
No, don't do that.
That's bad advice.
Okay, no, I didn't lose it. It's over here. All right. So first off, before I even talk about how much I hate kids, it fucking snowed Monday and I got really scared. Fucking kill me.
Why?
Because it was very thick.
Ah.
And I was like, I don't want to fucking go out there and have to clean all this shit up. I don't want to come in the morning and icy, snowy shit
Yeah.
and clean this. It's
I
terrible.
wish I could make a joke about like, do you know what temperature it was outside? 69, but it wouldn't be snowing if it was 69.
Man, could you imagine snowing in 69 degree weather? Call that God's jizz.
I was thinking about what it would feel like, when you get those warm rains,
Yeah.
like warm snowstorms.
So, man, this whole week we had to do overtime because we have 2 guys out again.
Carl, you've had to do overtime for like a year.
Yes, 2 years, actually. This is the second year of nonstop overtime.
God, I hate this for you.
One of our coworkers is out because of his shoulder.
Mm.
And another one came to our building for a week, and then on week 2 went, yeah, I quit.
That's me.
Yeah, here's my letter of
too.
resignation. He was leaving for another school district, and it was like, so you came to our building for what reason, knowing that you weren't staying in the district?
Stepping stone.
Oh no,
he wasn't sure if the better school would hire
he
him.
was already
That's what I
in the
said.
district.
Oh my god.
He was in the
Uh,
district for like 2 years.
Well, it's a negotiating tactic, you see.
I guess.
No, it really. I mean, it could be. I think he got a custodial position in another district.
Wait, what does he have now?
Cleaner.
Oh,
That's what I am.
I assumed
It's a
those were the
hierarchy
same.
of janitors.
I did not know. I am ignorant of this world.
Yeah, it's a cleaner, custodian, head custodian, and also assistant head is in there between those two.
I see.
So, we're down 2 guys again, and just like, gotta come and do overtime. And I was like, So Wednesday, I went to come in, And is this Wednesday or is this Thursday?
It's Sunday,
I
Carl.
don't know.
I'll beat you, Nick.
Damn. Damn you, right?
It was Wednesday.
Okay.
I was stuck in traffic. I was already not having a great day from when I woke up.
Great day.
A great day, governor. And I got in. I was like walking into the building. It was 3 on the dot. The second I walk in the building, he calls my phone to be like, "Where are you? Why aren't you here?" And instead of answering, I just hold my phone up while I'm walking down the hallway to our office so he could hear my ringtone.
I would have lost my mind if, like, you really did, like, exactly that. Just, like, walking up to him, be like, hi.
I mean, I just held my phone up so he could hear the ringtone from down the hallway, and then my phone stopped ringing because he hung up, and he just shouted down the hall, "Oh, there you are." And I was like, "Yeah, here I am. Don't fucking call me. I'm here."
This bitch.
And he's like, "Well, you got 2 sections to cover tonight, and there's a board meeting tonight, and they're doing sports night tonight, and there's practice for the class night events going on, and they have a practice for a play, and jazz band's gonna be in your section." And I was like,
Oh my god.
"What the
That's
fuck?
a lot of things.
That is a lot of
What
things.
the fuck do you mean?"
It's Wednesday.
There was not a single spot in this building that was not used.
Christ.
They were in the gym, which we had to split into halves. They were in the fucking library. They were in almost all of my classrooms.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? So it was a very fun day.
It sounds
Especially when I was going to clean a room. I was already just like annoyed and aggravated. And I hear in the bathroom the toilet flushing multiple times.
good.
And I'm like, that kid just walked in there is trying to clog that toilet, isn't he?
Oh.
And he, after a couple minutes, he walks out and he looks to his right and he looks to his left and he makes eye contact with me, glaring at him. And like a deer in headlights, he just stands there for a bit, starts to walk out, and then turns around and walks back into the bathroom.
What? Okay.
Because I guess he figured, I don't know, what can Carl do about it?
So I went, all right. And I walked over to my slop room to grab my plunger.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to guess what was not in there?
Your plunger?
For the second fucking time this school year, put a brand new one in there, gone. And
Who is robbing plungers?
so I grabbed my radio and I went, whoever stole the plunger from my slop room, I want it back. And I put it down. Furious.
Feels like one of those things where it's like, I don't care who it was, I truly don't, I just want my fucking plunger.
I was like so fucking angry.
No one will be in trouble if it is returned.
Yeah, as long as I get my plunger, there will be no blood.
I'm pretty sure who it was one of the day guys because he's a fucking sack of shit. The one who does the first floor, because there's 3 of them and they take care of or 3 of them excluding the head custodian, who take care of the different floors. So the guy who does the first floor will sometimes just grab things and not put them fucking back because he's a lazy sack of shit.
Incredible.
So that's pretty much exactly what happened.
Good, good.
And I'm like, that's cool. I hope I don't have to deal with a fucking clog.
And then?
I didn't have to,
Oh,
which was good. But I was very annoyed by that.
that's fair.
Especially because after I had walked into work, my boss was like, hey, it's your weekend to work. Can you do overtime this weekend? Also, next weekend is your weekend to do. And I went,
How
but
do
wouldn't
you-
it be this weekend since I'm working this weekend? He went, no, this is someone else's weekend, but you're up in the schedule to cover it.
Oh, it sucks.
And I went, well, I'm recording a podcast next weekend, so I'm not doing next weekend. I'll do this weekend.
You
So never
record
ask me
podcast
again.
every weekend.
Well, I mean, on Saturdays.
Oh, okay.
You fool.
Back.
Listen, outside of my own personal bubble, I don't know what any of you people do.
True, I guess.
You people.
Yeah,
That's pretty fucked up, Nick.
Twitter freaks.
What the fuck?
That was a joke for me. I really tickled myself there.
I'll give you a tickle.
Oh, fuck.
So, Wednesday was not a great day.
That sounds like it.
And then, when was the last time I did overtime? I think it was Thursday. It was either Wednesday or Thursdays, one of the two, where I went to go do the section that I'm helping to cover. I think it was Thursday. I think it was part of this. So a student came up to me while I was doing the section. He's like, hey, can you let me into the locker room? Because I left my backpack in there. I'm like, okay, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I walked down there, let him in. And by let him in, I mean I grabbed the open door and opened it, and he went, "Was it not unlocked the whole time?" I went, "It's never unlocked. Or it's never locked, rather. It's always unlocked." And he walked in, and he looked around. He went, "I don't see my backpack." And I went, "Go check the toilets.
Oh.
Because someone could have dumped it in there." And he went and checked, and there was nothing.
Okay, that's good.
He's like, "No, I didn't see it, but someone sort of took the desk that was in the bathroom and threw it on top of the stalls."
Okay, I have a multitude of questions.
And I went, "What do you mean?" And I walked in, and lo and behold, I do indeed see exactly what he had described.
Why was there a desk in there to begin with?
Because they stole it from somewhere.
Oh my god.
The what used to be the showers in the boys' locker room has been made into a storage area that doesn't have a door to keep the kids out of it. So they just walk in there and take things. They took a stool from in there and threw it into one of the toilets one day this week. And I went, "Why? For what do you gain from this? This does nothing for anyone."
But for why?
So I had to take this down, and then after checking the toilets, flushed them, walked out.
Mm-hmm.
I was working with the assistant head, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna take care of the gym, and then the other guys will break down the stuff happening in the cafeteria." And I was like, okay. So I went to go do the bathrooms, because that's part of what I was supposed to do for the section. And I walk into the gender-neutral bathroom, the only one in the building.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nightmare.
Oh.
So picture this, if you will.
Okay, I'm ready.
A student decided to take a bunch of paper towels and throw them into the toilet, and then decided to lay the fattest arm-length shit right on top of it.
Why did you make me imagine it?
And I sat there flushing the toilet and went, please just go down. Please don't be clogged. Please just go down. And of course, it was clogged.
Oh.
So I went to the slop room in that section to grab the plunger, and instead I got a ladle.
What?
As the plunger was just sort of pushed in and broken and doesn't work as a plunger. But it's all there was. So I tried to use it after fixing it, and it sure did just ladle.
Oh, I really hate that.
And it did indeed splash
Should have got yourself the poop knife.
It did indeed splash doo-doo water all over the place.
Oh, no.
As I threw it against the wall and kicked the door to the bathroom out and just started shouting going down the hallway, "I hate these fucking kids, you stupid motherfuckers, and no one's got a fucking plunger anywhere!" Like, top of my lungs so everyone could hear.
Oh, God.
Furious. Stormed upstairs to go to the fucking, the supply room.
Mm-hmm.
"Where the fuck are all the plungers?"
How do you have a whole school and no plungers?
I found there's a box that's supposed to be full of them, one left. Last time I went up there, that box was full.
Oh my god.
I don't know who is obsessed with stealing plungers in this building, and at this point, I'm not asking anymore. I'm ready to murder.
It was me, Austin. It
Betty
was me all along, Austin.
Betty just drove to your school, broke in, and started stealing plungers.
Started eating all the plungers.
You haven't noticed the fact that your bathroom now has an umbrella rack of fucking
We have 30 plungers. Just stuck to the wall.
Bike rack of plungers.
Yeah.
Making it real hard to walk in there because you take 2 steps and one thumps you in the face.
Get a nice rock climbing course as long as they don't ever lose suction.
Hey, look at me go! I'm climbing your fucking tower!
I'm on your walls!
So, I don't even remember what happened after that.
You blacked out, sheer rage.
Everything's kind of a fucking blur.
Understandable.
It was just not a great day. And
That's
then
the only way
after
to
that,
get through that.
yeah, after that, I was just like, whatever. I don't fucking care anymore. It's very, very upset.
Mood.
Especially when I was talking to my mom, and she was just like, you know that if you, like, leave your job for another job, that you don't get your retirement at all from this job, even if you put in 10 years, right? And I went, what? I'm sorry, I thought if I put in 10 years, that if I left this job, I would still get the money I've put into this job. No, because you're not working a federal job after that, I would assume, you won't get your federal retirement.
Oh.
Did you know it's a different thing?
I did not.
I didn't either.
Oh, God.
So you got to work at a different federal job.
Yep.
You could be a mailman.
Almost threw up. Not from the mailman. It almost
I was about
happened
to say,
anyway.
wow,
I was gonna
being a
say,
mailman's a
damn.
pretty good gig.
Yeah, what the fuck? I would be a mailman if
I've
I
been
could
trying to get
drive.
it for a while.
I don't know. Then you got to go out in the snow and the rain.
Yeah, it
Well,
would
I
I
don't
gotta
mind
do
the
that,
rain.
idiot.
I don't mind the rain, but the snow. I don't want to drive
You
one of those
already
trucks in the
have
snow.
to do that. Also, they don't really drive in the snow anymore.
Oh, that's good.
That
Yeah,
is good.
they wait for the plows to go. The rain, sleet, snow. That's a lie.
Yeah,
That's always been a lie.
Damn. I want to be like one of those mailroom clerks that doesn't go anywhere, but does give you a shitty look when you buy stamps.
Hell yeah, I want to be that asshole.
Why?
I don't know, it's a good job.
Oh no! I mean, why would they give you shitty looks for getting stamps?
I
Use
don't know, but they always do.
This episode's
'Cause
sponsored by
those are their
Stamps.com.
fucking stamps. How dare you?
Stamps.com. It's not.
It's like you didn't bring your own fucking stamps.
Stamps.com. In case you don't want to go to the office and get glared at by a mail clerk, Stamps.com.
Yeah, make sure you don't go there when I'm working. I will give you the shittiest look in the world.
And a little kiss.
Yeah, it was. It was just like, man, it's really wild how I left my old school district to go to not only a district of equal shittiness, but also one that's somehow more racist.
Oh.
Considering the fact that it's an entirely white district, just about, where they blame all of the black students for anything bad that happens, even when they watch the white students on the cameras do them.
Oh.
And also the fact that my old boss looked me dead in the eyes and said if the person who applied for the custodial position was black, I wasn't going to hire them.
Like about your job?
No, about like Dumpy's job when they were interviewing for that.
Oh my god.
Because he looked at Dumpy's last name and thought that he was a black guy. And when he came in, he was like, "Oh, thank God he's not. That means I don't have to tell him that he's not being hired because he's black." And I'm like, "Do you listen to yourself?"
You just said that out loud? Like,
why are you saying this to my face next to me, sir?
Because you're one of us,
he's
so
like,
you
you
must
have white
agree.
skin, so you're on
Pretty
our
much
side.
what it was. It's like, hey, you're a white Italian. You're also racist. And I went, no.
Holy
As a matter of
shit.
fact, no, that's not what that means, sir.
Oh god, I hate people.
It turns out working in schools just sort of sucks, actually.
Oh god.
But, you know.
I do now.
Yep.
I've learned so much I wish I could unknow.
So I had to work yesterday on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fine, I guess. I had to do someone's section because my boss was like, do you want to do the section? Do you want me to save you one of the sections we have to do for Friday or for Saturday? And I was like, he's like, you don't have to, but if you want to. I was like, I mean, I'm going to be here anyway, so I might as well have something to fucking do.
I guess, but you could also, like, fucking fuck around in the break room or whatever the hell you did that one day.
Yeah, but also money.
Did you not get paid that day you were just chilling?
I did, but I also would like more money, Nick.
That's fair.
I got more hours and more money thenceforth for being there.
Oh, I thought you were gonna already be there doing other things and getting paid for that.
I mean, I was coming in for, coming? Coming in?
Oh, episode 69!
I was already going to be in
Penis.
for,
Killing him, Benny!
Thank you.
Drew! I was already going to be in for, basketball because they had practice, and I called my boss, like, hey, was someone else supposed to be here? Was it just basketball? He's like, yeah, basketball had practice. I was like, okay, so that was just basketball? Yeah, no, baseball has practice. And I went, you just said basketball. Yeah, but baseball's supposed to be in. Well, that's what I fucking asked you now, isn't it, sir?
God damn it.
So where is baseball? They're not there yet? No. When were they supposed to be in? 11. So they're not here, and it's 1 in the afternoon. Well, then I guess they're not showing up. I guess they're not, huh? Cool. It doesn't matter. I had to stay there for basketball anyway because they were going away for a game and then coming back later in the day. So I was there from 8 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon, just about.
Wow.
Cleaned a whole section. Got to see my boy Stitch.
I forgot about this! Oh, I love this stupid little drawing.
He's cracked the fuck out of his mind.
I love that for him.
It's very funny. Got to see Fish.
You know, for some reason, maybe just following up the Stitch thing, I wasn't prepared for Fish to just be Fish.
Fish. Yeah,
Fish.
he's too big for his fucking tank.
Yeah.
I mean, that tank is very long.
Yeah, but his whiskers are not long, they're wide.
Yeah.
Poor boy probably can't turn around without pain.
Does he? Do they feel pain if their whiskers touch something?
Oh my god.
They're nerves, so yes.
Just even in context, the line "Do fish feel pain?" is interesting.
Remember that point where scientists were like, fish don't feel pain, they're stupid and mindless, and then after a while they're like, no, actually they feel pain just as anyone else would. I was like, yeah, no shit!
We have found this out after extensive testing and torturing of the fish.
We found this out after hooking fish, and turns out they feel pain from that.
Oh,
Who
who
knew?
would have guessed?
Who would have thought? Huh,
As the fish are like, I wonder who.
wild. It's crazy.
The one dude on Earth who can understand fish just avoids lakes at all costs because they're just filled with screams.
Aquaman just like,
That's why Aquaman's decided to wipe out the human race.
Yeah. It's like, what do you mean they don't feel pain? I can hear it!
Today I had to do a building check.
Was it there?
Yo,
Yeah,
building check-in?
unfortunately, it was there.
Oh, okay.
I woke up at like 8 in the morning to pee, and then I went back to bed, and I was like, I'll just sleep until my alarm goes off at 10. It was 8 in the morning, and then 20 minutes passed, and my alarm for 10 o'clock went off.
I love it.
And I, on about what felt like about 3 or 4 hours of sleep, got up and went to this fucking building, got Taco Bell, had Taco Bell for lunch in the building, left, went and got gas, did my laundry, and then I came home and got to enjoy them.
Yes.
The arrival of my Face Jam 100% eat butterfly fork and spoon.
You know, the 100% eat is literally just the Burger King logo.
Yeah.
I'm
You want me to
amazed.
get you the Burger King logo shirt that they have?
Oh my god, really?
It's literally the same colors.
How
The
is
colors
that
for that
allowed?
and the McDonald's colors.
I'm
It's
impressed
legally
with the
distinct.
size
It
of their
doesn't say
balls.
Burger King, you know?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of all I've got going for me.
Fair
Is
enough.
that.
PM?
Hello, everyone. This is your captain speaking here once again to help you all listen to the things. I don't know what I'm saying. Just, hey, what's up? It's your captain doing the stuff, you know, the ad thing in the middle. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, let's just do it. If you want to keep up to date with the podcast and with each of us, you want to know what's going on in our lives and all that, you can follow us on Twitter at DipShipsPod, and even each of us individually at TheCalamityCarl, at GFPPM, at Mentorman, and at Echo Fetish. It's EKKO_fetish. If you have any questions or any topics you want us to talk about and answer in that order, I guess, you can send them over to questions@dipships.boats, or you can just tweet at us at DipShipsPod. You know, we put out a tweet almost every Sunday asking for questions, and you know, you just keep an eye out for it and you just send in your questions through there, or you just send them whenever. You know, I'm not your dad, I don't control you. I would like to take this time to ask you, hey, if you would like to support us directly and financially, you can do so by going to patreon.com/dipshipspod, or by going to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/thecalamitycarl, I think it is, and you know, just, or like /c/thecalamity, something like that. As YouTube's URLs are stupid now. And you can become a YouTube member at the same levels as Patreon has, and you can get access to episodes of things a day early. I think I forgot a week because I was sort of rushing to get everything up, because life is hell and always marching forward. It always has things pop up last second. But you know, whatever. Well, my brain just fucking turned off. That was terrifying. If you'd like to support us at any level, you can do so. $1, you get to listen to episodes of DipShips a day early. $5, you get to watch the episodes a day early, and you get to watch DShips a day early, and you get to watch PM versus Anime, which is Patreon exclusive, and you get to see Party Boat early when it happens. Medi threw a USB at me before, and I don't know where it went, but I think it had one of the episodes on it, and I've got to find it, and I don't know where it is. I'm scared. $10 and above, I get to thank you all verbally during this part, which I'm going to do in a bit. But hey, if you want to support us at like $20 or $50, I mean, hey, you get to suggest things for PM versus anime, and we're planning on working on more things for that. Goals are apparently going away on Patreon now, which is weird why they would get rid of a harmless function like goals, but sure, I guess I'm gonna write down the goals we have and keep up with them anyway, because we're gonna keep the goals, but like insane to think about, I guess. Remember that you don't have to support us financially if you don't want to, because you know, you got to take care of yourself first. Hey, listen, if all you can afford is $1 if you want to help out, that's fine. Literally, like totally fine. But now I would like to thank $10 and above patrons, starting with Alatos Diogenes, by Breakdown 707, Dr. Perpaka the Purple Paka, Fire Trooper 113, Frost Samurai, Generic Jackal says, but Dad, I'm bored. Javier Porksword, Chris Derp, Lordy Fars, Lythander graciously thanks CPU for the luck, Mr. Collector, Mr. I Like Spam, Nap, PM's Tooth is lost and scared, Ryan Superfan, The Plan, whoa, long edition, The Crossing Fate, Vine Ultimax, Wabafet, KH1 Final Mix, Birth by Sleep Final Mix, and Recoded Master, Wimpy the Grizzly Bear, and Zombie Slayer 051. And I'd like to thank our $50 patrons. So, this is why they call it the Skeleton Dome, and Yellow Yondello. Thank you all so much for the support. It means the world to us. It helps us out. It helps us pay our editors, helps us pay bills, and it's very much appreciated. But again, if you can't afford to, hey, remember the podcast sink or swim based on word of mouth. So share the podcast around with anyone who you think would enjoy it. Leave comments on the videos, leave comments and ratings and like 5-star reviews on any place that you're listening through, like podcast apps or whatever. Shit, I should actually check comments on those and reviews. It's been a hot minute. I've been neglecting that kind of. I should give the passwords to more people. There's a lot of things happening at once in my brain now. But yeah, make sure you do that because it helps us boost algorithmically and stuff. Keeps us more in the eye of people who might be interested in this. I don't know who that would be. Sickos, I guess. Anyway, speaking of people I'd like to thank, I'd like to thank Vidazen at _VIDAZEN_ for our intro song, Starbird, and additional music, Appetite Delight, Ride of the Wave, Seaside, Time to Duel, and oh god, what's the name of the new one? And Fire Within, that's what it is. Time to Duel and Fire Within are for DipShips, our Yu-Gi-Oh! Regression series, which I'll talk about later. And the others, Appetite Delight is used to roll into the ad break, Ride of the Wave is for Party Boat, and Seaside is for DipShips, which we have to do at some point. Maybe Double Down, who knows? Might double down on the Double Down, uh-oh. I'd also like to thank Shibuya and Shora at Shibuya Gato and Shora, or at Shora_art for our art assets. Shibuya did the logo, Shora did the art, like the thumbnail art and everything. Thank you both very much. Love you both. And I'd also like to thank Misha at the Misher, TheMischer, and Amazing GGG Guy, or G as we call him in the business, for editing our stuff. Misha's been editing the podcast, G's been editing PM versus Anime. They've both been doing fantastic jobs. Thank you both so much. I love you also. But on like a different scale. Like, no, it's the same scale. It's the friendship scale. I lied to your faces. I'm sorry. Don't forget that we're also available on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and of course the video version on YouTube. There's a lot of different ways for you to listen, only one to watch. And I'm watching you, buddy. I'm keeping an eye on you, pal, as I bide my time to find the link for my merch store to read it correctly. If you want any merch, hey, we have a bucket hat for sale. We got a keyring tag, and we've got a shirt, a DipShips shirt, and you can get them, and some other things like my funny little mascot. Oh, the shirts aren't here. What the fuck happened to the shirts? Oh, I think they stopped selling that type of shirt. I gotta put new shirts. God bless it. I guess I'll do that at some point. Anyway, you can at least get the bucket hat and you can get the keyring tag and some other things by going to streamlabs.com/theCalamityCarl/merch. Help us out a little, you know? Don't forget to check out the Millennium Microphone Master Saga, or M3S, to find us most on YouTube, and of course DipShips, the DipShips Humble Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. You can do those are all up and stuff. Please check them out. We have a TikTok, tiktok.com/DipShipsPod. Just look up at DipShipsPod. We're on there. Eventually, I'm gonna give Nick the password to that to just upload things to it, and I hope that just works. And that's just about everything, I'm pretty sure. More Duck Game is on the way. There's 2 more parts of that. And then we have Terraria, which is with Jordan also. And then there's Raft after that in terms of party boat. PM versus anime. I don't know if I put the last part of Mazinger up. I don't know if I paid for it. I have to check. But we have that, and then we need to record more at some point. So, you know, that'll get done at some point, I guess. And this is almost 10 minutes, so I'm gonna cut it here. Thank you all for listening to this episode, and I hope that you all enjoy the rest of the episode.
Hello. If you're listening to this podcast, then you're either a big fan of boats or a big fan of listening to friends goof off for a few hours. Well then, I have excellent news for you. Yu-Gi-Oh! The show has plenty of boats. And the Millennium Microphone is a podcast where 4 friends rewatch the show with boats and also goof off for a few hours every other week. It features that Carl guy that you've been listening to here, along with Shora, BioRoxas, and me, Shibuya Gato. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Podbean. We also have a Patreon to see how many seasons people will force us to watch, so go check that out too at patreon.com/millenniummike. If you don't know how to spell millennium, that's 2 L's, 2 N's, and then an MIC at the end. Or you could just Google us. I guess that works too. See you there.
Yeah, PM? What do you got going?
I can actually give a 1 p.m. life update
Oh, sure.
for him.
Let's go.
Which is him tweeting, well, found out that all the Nordstroms in Canada are closing,
that's right.
so I'm going to be losing my job in June.
I saw that too. Oh no, I
Jesus
forgot.
Christ.
And I was, what? And he went, yeah, that's what my boss said when I told him. I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
Oh god, I fucking totally forgot that was this week. That's so terrible.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, that actually sucks.
Yeah.
That womps fucking hard.
But he works with like effectively a third party, right? Like they just come in and...
Now, I don't know if Nordstrom is a mall or if it's a store in the mall.
It's a store in the mall. It's an anchor store.
So then I don't know why he would be losing his job entirely if he works in the mall.
Well, he works at the Nordstrom in the mall. So it depends on whether he works for the mall or for the Nordstrom.
That's fair.
PM, your input?
I'm gonna take a doodle.
Okay.
Cat shit on my chest when I'm sleeping, and I knocked out another tooth.
Well, PM is defacing Grandfather Moto.
Not again. Not again.
This
Just
poor
shit
boy.
right on Grandpa Moto.
Solomon, no.
Love to see it.
I don't. If I see it, it's real.
So you want to know something wild that happened this week?
Yeah.
How familiar are you guys with the popular streamer known as Ludwig?
I'm not.
Who?
At all.
All right, well, he exists,
I know that much.
and he finally managed to buy his dream car,
Okay.
which is one of those little Japanese pickup truck ones.
Oh, okay.
They're really cool looking ones. They're
It's
really
kinda
nice.
cute.
It's really nice, isn't it?
When was the car crash?
That wasn't a car crash. It was a car
okay.
got stolen.
Oh!
It was car got stolen and found within 24 hours. As he starts tweeting out, hey, yo, if you guys, like, find it, please let me know.
Holy
Please let me
shit.
know if you find my car, please.
Oh my god, that reminds me. Did you see... You see a tweet from Mr. Beast this week?
Yeah.
Where he was like, hey guys, if you see my, my... What is it, like a chocolate bar?
If you see my chocolate bar displays,
Yeah.
please fix them up a little bit.
I was like, what?
The stores are just throwing them out there. It's like, yeah, dog, they don't get paid enough for that. And you're not
Yeah, what
paying
the
these
fuck?
people at all.
Yeah, but so many people in the comments were like, yeah, I got you, man. I'm like, okay,
Game recognized game, I guess.
I guess.
Someone ordered Mr. Beast bars today, and I'm like, oh, cool. I hope he uses that money to cure more blind people and isn't a Nazi in the end.
Right? I don't know if it'll be blind people, but he'll probably find something to do with it.
Mr. Beast is the one YouTuber that's really big that I have the least amount of problems with.
Same.
Because it's
I
like,
think.
so far.
Yeah,
so
pretty
far.
much same.
because like the most he's done currently is host Squid Games for charity and also give a bunch of people the gift of sight.
Yeah.
So it's
So-
like
Looking forward to
Yeah.
the next thing, whatever that is, unless it's like bad.
fine
Unless it's
by me.
being a Nazi.
Yeah, if that ends up being what it is, I don't know. We're gonna start having problems, Mr. Beast.
About to throw the fuck down, Mr. Beast. Step up.
You can
Yeah,
take
you
this as a legal threat.
A legal threat in Minecraft.
Mr. Beast, if you end up being a shitty person, I'm gonna come. To your house and beat you up
In Minecraft.
with my dick.
Why'd you say it like that?
My little dick.
My dick.
My dick.
Hello, would you like my dick?
This made it worse, not better.
Oh no, Rudy Giuliani, she is too old for you.
No.
God damn it.
Talking about beating dick reminded me of a tweet. I have to go find it now.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, alright. Podcast over. Carl's gonna go beat his...
Yeah. We'll reconvene in about a week. Maybe PM will be
wait.
here.
I don't
It
think
don't
it'll take
me
that long. Yeah.
Alright, we'll meet you all back here in 3 minutes.
Oh, where the fuck is
There
this
we go.
tweet? It takes like 5 to 10. 3 minutes. Oh, fuck. Where the H is it?
You just said what the fuck, and then you go what the H?
And
Alright, fair enough.
it was some fucking Schlonkin it silly style or something.
What
Walking
the
at silly
fuck
stuff.
did you just say to me?
Have you never schlonked it silly style before?
No, but now
you
that you said
haven't
it again,
fucking lived.
I think I've seen the tweet you're talking about.
You probably have. I'm looking through my fucking... Oh, there it is. Beating my dick to rubber hose cartoons. Call that Bendin my ink machine. Giving it the old squash and stretch. Gonna go steamboat my willy. Betty booping my little bimbo.
Oh no.
Alright, I haven't seen this tweet.
Oh no.
Holy shit.
It's so fucking funny.
Oh man, thank you for sending the tweet to the server so I can retweet it.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
Holy shit.
I hate it.
I love it.
hate it.
I'm gonna leave it a like and retweet.
Hey, did you guys see the Gate Guardian support?
Yeah!
Oh.
It's not
Hey-
great, but
hey,
it is
Maddie.
a guardian.
Maddie, how do you feel about Gate Guardian?
Oh boy, they sure do guard that gate. That's all I got, Chief.
It's fucking fair enough.
I mean, you're right. So, man, these cards sure do fucking suck.
Yeah, it's really disappointing.
A damn shame. So they did do the thing that everyone wanted, which is Contact Fusion Gate Guardian. And also, they actually made Gate Guardian of Thunder and Wind, Wind and Water, and Water and Thunder, you know, for the different combinations.
That's cool, but like, they're all bad.
Wind and Water, I think, is good.
But can they be played independently?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, I guess we'll find out, but like, first impressions are not good.
It is kind of a shame. They're all kind of hot dog water.
Yeah. You could play Gate Guardian or you could play Cash Tira.
I fucking hate Kashtira with such a passion.
Me too.
It's not as bad as fucking Tier Limit everywhere
I
was.
disagree.
Nick, listen, I understand you're going, it's fun to play the tier element mirror match.
Well, no, okay,
It's
here's
not
the
fun
thing.
when it's the 17th time that it happens.
No. Here's the thing. For a while, it's been Sprite, Tier, and then Cash Tira showed up near the end of their lifetime.
Uh-huh.
And then this ban list hit.
Uh-huh.
Sprite lost Elf. Fucking Tier Limit lost everything.
Mm-hmm.
Cash Tira is untouched. So the deck that was able to compete with the previous top 2 decks was untouched by the ban list and has no competition.
Yeah, and it's still the 3rd best deck in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Good times. Can't wait for it to hit Master Duel.
Oh, man. The second that fucking tier limit drops in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm gonna fucking cry.
It's gonna be me that makes you cry.
It's gonna be
The day it drops, I'm gonna send you my completed deck.
gonna be everywhere. Awful.
Yay.
Oh, good. Twitter's doing the thing again where it forces me onto the For You page and changes my fucking display color.
Oh yeah. It is forcing me onto the For You page, but I have been able to keep my display color ever since you told me that was a thing I can do.
I want it to be Urple. Fuck you, Musk.
Well.
I'm gonna come
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
and then go over to your house and hurt you in Minecraft. Gonna have to eat a whole pork chop to recover that one heart.
Damn.
It's pretty
Make
hurtful.
Elon Musk waste a resource like
Yeah,
that.
what the fuck? It's one pork chop. What could it cost? $47?
Dude, the fucking AI shit has been like really fucking funny, honestly. The AI voice shit.
Oh, I haven't seen them in a couple days actually, but I really enjoyed some of them.
It was a clip of like, what was it? It was Musk, Ben Shapiro, and Joe Rogan playing Minecraft. And they're like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of our fucking server, Musk.
God damn it, I hate all of them.
They're so awful. Oh yeah, the other big thing that happened this week. Fucking, you guys know the VTuber Pikami?
Yep.
Which one is that?
Huh?
It was the one that, if I remember right, the one that retired, not one of the other.
Alien?
No, she's
Kind
like
of.
the little yellow girl.
She's got a little antenna on her head.
She's
That's
not one of
probably
the
why you
ones
think
we
she's an
were talking about the other day.
Oh, the Reddit Snoo.
The fuck did you just say?
Pardon?
You know the Reddit mascot? It's called Snoo. SNOO.
I had no idea it had a name.
Learned something new today.
Right? I
Anyway,
thought
yeah,
it
this
was
is
just
the
the
alien
Reddit
bitch.
guy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah. What about?
she announced that she was going to be graduating this week, which is the idle
Being forced
term.
to retire.
Yeah, the idle term for I'm leaving. I got too old and I'm not lolly bait anymore.
Yep.
You're 2D. You're always lollybait.
So
It's not the same if they know her legal age.
of course, despite her agency saying that this has been in the works for a hot while,
God, yeah. I
transphobes
know where this is going.
sure did take this whole movement and went, they made her leave. We're
Yeah.
gonna start a war against the trans people.
The amount of
Wait,
edits...
why did trans people make her leave now?
She wanted to stream Hogwarts Legacy, and then
Yeah.
people said, you should probably not do that. And then a bunch of overprotective, psychotic fucking simps were like, they're bullying her off the platform.
Oh, was that?
With all the 0 death threats that she received and all the millions of death threats trans people have received from people saying that they forced her
Is
to
the
not play
cockroach
Hogwarts
thing?
Legacy.
I remember hearing something about someone calling someone a cockroach.
That's
over-
Silvervale.
Who?
Not the person we're talking about right
I'm
now.
so glad that I don't give half a shit about any of these people.
I don't either. I only find out when it crosses my timeline.
I was very upset about finding out that Pikami was involved with any of this shit because she was one of my favorite VTubers.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, well, at least I still have Iron Mouse. Knock on wood.
So why would you say that out loud, you fool?
You're right.
Knock on fucking wood.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, it fucking sucks.
I guess we'll see what happens, and if there's a new legally distinct alien character that starts working for VShojo,
We'll see what happens.
like the fucking dragon lady.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we should make it obvious, even though it's pretty obvious. We're kind of on the side of the trans people here.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Like, if you got this far into the podcast, not even just this episode, just the podcast in general, and
Shit.
thought,
No, shut up. We have to do questions now. We gotta rush through them. Hurry on. We gotta go. We gotta go quick.
okay.
If you have
Okay.
questions, send them into DipShips. DipShips. What the fuck's the question? Questions at DipShips.boats. Send them there or tweet them at us at DipShipsPod on Twitter. Fucking
Oh, God.
Simply Xana sent in a job recommendation.
Hell yeah. What's the recommendation? Let's go.
God, I'm interested.
It just is a job recommendation from Simply Xana, a good opening into the auto industry, and then it's just a link to Toyota Motor job.
What the fuck? Where?
And in the email.
Oh, thank you, Xana. I will take this into consideration. Next question.
Okay.
No, we weren't fast enough.
Perfect attendance,
Oh,
baby.
God.
Yeah, there we go. Good morning.
You don't have perfect attendance. You sat out at least 2 for being a sleepy bitch.
Whatever, bite me. I'm in every episode.
Careful, it's episode 69. We might actually bite you.
Listen, he's been in more episodes than me.
Anyway,
Damn, you're
I've
right.
been in more episodes than anybody.
What about Carl?
Yes, Carl has missed out on an episode.
Yeah, I was gone for a week. How's it going, PM?
I have a duct tape.
Let's go.
Duck date?
Oh, well, you missed the weeks, so we're in questions now, so...
Fuck you, I have a duck
Oh,
date.
shut up, there's a duck. I don't care about the rest of PM's week. Duck.
Give me the duck date.
Okay, this is kind of a weird one.
Oh.
I
Is this
think
one in your
duck,
house?
No, I think there are multiple duck artists.
Multiple duckers?
Yes.
That...
No. No.
What?
Anyway, okay, so this is closer to my, like, actual work. Here's this one. Here's the tried and true that we're all aware of.
Our boy.
Yeah.
And then there's this one, like, I don't know, like 10 feet away from it.
Ducky!
Someone saw a duck and wanted their own spin on it.
And then, so you remember Original Duck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fat
The
duck.
Fat Duck, right?
Chonky.
Yeah. So I found that plus Ducky all kind of like mishmashed on top of each other in this same spot where these last two ducks are.
Warring
Oh.
ducks.
So I think they're either the artist was like confused with himself, either that or the artist is like multiple people in one person.
It's a
And
duck
just had,
war.
like-
Yeah. It's a
Had
turf
like
war.
a schizo episode.
Wait.
Anyway, back on the original duck wall, ducks running for mayor
Let's go.
Let's go!
Got my vote.
Oh, yeah.
because my current mayor, well, I think he just resigned, not like a couple weeks ago. Like quit because of like some sex scandal thing. I think he like cheated on his wife or whatever.
That
Who
tracks.
hasn't?
So now he's cheating on, and now Duck has run for mayor.
Who hasn't cheated on this mayor's wife? I'd vote for the duck.
I would also
I would
vote
also
for the
vote
duck.
for the duck.
I would also cheat on the mayor's wife.
And
With
yeah,
the mayor.
That's it. That's my duct tape. I found this like interesting creature, and I was like, "Cheese to meet you."
Yo!
That is a pretty cheese to meet you.
Here's another one. It's the exact same thing, nearly right next to each other.
Kind of looks like a bear face and ears on a Dorito with stick figure limbs.
Yeah,
I love
I-
Burrito.
it just
Me too.
reminded me of that one image of I forget if it's Tom or Jerry. I think it's Jerry.
It's Jerry.
With the
who's-
cheese.
When he
yeah,
eats the cheese and turns
Mhm.
into a triangle.
Yeah. That one.
It is a classic.
And yeah, that's it. I'm nearly fired.
Yeah.
All right, so do you work for Nordstrom or do you work for the mall?
Nordstrom.
Oh,
Ah.
So yeah, Eric Nordstrom, CEO of Nordstrom, went, "Hey, we don't think it's profitable in Canada, so we're leaving.
Mm.
By June, all of our stores are going to be closed." I'm like, "Cool. Let me go tell my boss about this, or ask my boss about this." And I told him, and he's like, "What? When?" I don't know.
By June.
June? Yeah, by June. It's like, oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, it's tomorrow, boss.
I'll figure it out. And until then, he hasn't told me anything. So yeah, there's that.
God
And
damn.
that's my week. You see how fast that went by? Like, I could do this whole fucking podcast in 20 minutes. You're
We
a fucking
already-
amateur.
What the fuck?
Oh, I should smack you with a brick. Of cum! Episode 69!
God, imagine the sound.
Be a wet slop.
Just whoosh.
Yeah, I
penis.
imagine a plorp.
Yeah.
Ugh. Anyway, Pam, we were just getting to questions. Here's one from Simply Xana. It's a job recommendation
Nice.
for Toyota Motor Jobs.
Oh, I
Oh,
actually
that
saw that.
explains it.
I saw that. I looked it up. It's not in Toronto. It's like in bumfuck, like Ottawa or
What do
some
you mean
shit.
you saw that? It's in the fucking Yahoo email.
Well, I saw it on Twitter.
Is it also
It
on
was,
Twitter?
yeah, it was also added at me at some point.
Damn.
Oh.
But yeah,
Well, there you
thanks
go.
for the recommendation. It's not actually in Toronto though. It's like way the fuck out of the way. I don't plan on moving again. Please.
I would take a job recommendation, but I'm not telling you where I live. You have to guess.
Hell. Nick, you are now in Hawaii.
Okay. Maybe I can meet Ezra Miller, and then he'll beat me.
All right.
Why will he?
That's just what he
Urameshi
does.
Trev.
Oh yeah.
Urameshi Trev asks,
during his sex cult.
Yurmeshi Trev asks, question for you guys. While this may be
I hope
similar
so.
to a past question, I will give you a list.
Okay,
You've recently been given the opportunity to gain superpowers, however, they are all borderline useless.
let's go.
Which superpower would you take? P.S. Opportunity means you can't back out, you have to pick one.
Okay.
Here is the list of
Okay.
useless superpowers. Acid tears, invisibility in the dark, control remote control, communicate with fruit, trash detection, 75% levitation, summon a lamp once, bullet attraction, read your own mind, instant hair loss, abnormal arm hair growth, absorb bad luck, super slow-mo, revive bugs, ultra fast aging, invisible handwriting, 1 second super strength, turn into a laptop forever, seduce hats, and desaturation.
Hmm.
Alright, first off, 2 of these are very useful.
Are they?
Invisibility in the dark? Hell yeah, that's
Yeah.
useful as hell. Just shut out the lights and no one can see you.
Yeah, considering I'm most active at night, being invisible in the dark, you know, where I'm out most of the time, it'd be like, hey, fucking the wackadoos will leave me alone if they can't fucking see me.
Unless
Yeah, but then
get
you walk
caught
under a streetlight and you
Yeah.
come back into sight.
I guess.
Yeah, but
I guess.
like,
the lights
then
of
you
any
get to do
store.
like a Batman thing, you know? Where like, you just appear. Fucking rad. Absorb bad luck is literally the superpower of the guy from Bullet Train.
Correct. Yes.
I feel like the most useful power on here is remote control, because everyone's been in the situation where you're sitting on the couch and the fucking remote control is like on the bumfuck other side of the goddamn room, and then you gotta get yourself up after situating yourself all comfy and ruining the whole thing, and be like, no, fuck that, I can control it from here. Also, I
Okay.
feel like that would be great. There would be great like crime opportunities with that. I'm not a criminal, by the way.
Yeah, of course. All right, but seduce hats, though. Hear me out here.
All right,
Okay.
I'm ready.
You're against a guy, and he's wearing a hat, and he's holding a gun.
Uh-huh.
And you just go, hey, baby, what's up?
And then he shoots you.
Can you just make it a little tighter? And the hat just goes, oh, my goodness. And it tightens on his head and crushes it.
Just because you can seduce them doesn't make them sentient.
Shit.
Communicate with fruit could be like a great like espionage tool.
Technically
Apple,
true.
what did you see?
Yeah, dude.
Apple, Apple, did they kill you? Speak to me.
Imagine all of the crime you could solve. If there was a fucking banana in the room, every murder is solved.
Every murder is
Sorry,
solved.
guys.
There's a
Sorry, I
banana
can't.
in the room.
But there's a fruit. Guys, tomatoes are... it's a fruit! Yeah, but like, it doesn't belong in a fruit salad, so...
You're all thinking
you-
about this the wrong way.
Hmm.
The best power on this list is ultra fast aging, because as soon as you reach any inconvenience, you can end it all.
I mean, you went
All right, but
dark
how
with
much
it.
necessarily is 75% for levitation?
It's 75%.
That doesn't quite help.
You asked.
Because as long as my feet can go off the ground and I can just sort of glide around a bit, I'm fine with that.
See, okay, it's everything, but you have to scrape your knees around the ground constantly.
I mean, if I can just like be standing and levitate, then it's
No,
almost no different from getting on one of those shitty two-wheel
Alright,
hoverboards.
but what if... Yeah, I was about to say, what if I get, like, fucking, like, wheels for... Like, I get skates that strap onto the bottom of your shoes and I use them as knee pads.
Okay, what about okay, hypothetical.
Uh-huh.
The 1 second super strength. Is it a one-time 1 second super strength?
No, it just says 1 second super strength.
Okay.
Oh well, then that,
Alright.
because there are plenty of situations where 1 second is good enough.
That is
with
absolutely
super
true.
strength.
I mean, you'll be Saitama, one punch.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. 1 second is all you need. Just don't miss.
but if they jump you with 2 guys, then you're done.
Okay, but hear me out.
Yeah.
75% levitation.
Uh-huh.
I could recreate this classic image.
God damn it! That is 100% levitation.
Yeah, that is 100%.
Damn it.
for that specific thing, that is 100%. No, I'm taking the 1 second super strength.
Yeah, that's probably the best one.
I'm taking ultra fast aging.
Why?
I'm suicidal.
Yeah, Carl, kind of a stupid question. It's kind of an obvious answer.
Why wouldn't you just choose bullet attraction then?
Because this way I die a natural death.
I guess. I mean, trash detection is probably good for us, PM. It means we can do our jobs better.
Considering I'm about to not have this job anymore, I don't really care. So it's like, fuck it. I've declared war on fucking Nordstrom.
That's valid.
Where it's like, yeah, I'm not a criminal, but for these next however many months I'm left there, I'm robbing your fucking stupid ass blind.
Just don't get arrested.
Entrepreneurial.
I've already started. I stole a bottle of shampoo.
Oh,
Fuck
you
you,
Not a
Nordstrom.
criminal. Hey,
Criminal.
not a criminal, by the way.
Not a criminal.
Buddy, did you
Except
choose
when
one of
it's-
these?
Yeah, invisibility in the dark.
Yeah.
It's fair, yeah. Next one. Maryland Wolves asks us, let me ask our resident Canadian and cheat meal master, Paphams, what are your thoughts on all-dressed potato chips?
Oh,
They're just fancy salt and vinegar.
he's
They're-
right.
they're-
Damn, speaking truth
He's
to
right.
power here. Holy shit.
He's right and should say
And same thing with ketchup.
I fucking despise ketchup chips.
So do I. It's essentially just like fancy dollied up salt and vinegar. Don't necessarily hate it, but it's not my preferred chip. I'll eat it if it's there, but I would rather like something spicy or like a sour cream and onion.
Oh, that's me.
What?
Lalo asks us, what hip new lingos made you go, oh god, I'm old?
Oomphy.
I do like oomphy.
I like it, but the first couple times I saw it, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
What
no,
is
I'm
oomphy?
same. I was like, what the fuck is this? And now I'm just like, OMG, oomphy.
Yeah,
Like-
I don't know. I kind of take to new slang like a duck to water, so I don't know.
Same, depending.
I want to say like everything in the past like 7 years.
Damn.
It started at around like the dab era when everybody just started dabbing, and all the lingo came from like the whole like red pill, blue pill based fucking oomphies, scrunkos.
I like the scrambles.
Scrunkly bunklies, the scrimble
Yeah,
bimblos.
scrunkly, bumply, bimblo, dimblo, pimplos, whatever. Fucking what else? The sus. Oh, fuck sus. It's not even like a boomer thing. It's like I straight up. I'm so tired of Among Us. It was everywhere, constantly, all the time. I hated it so much, and that was very much just a boomer thing.
A boomer thing?
Yes, the boomer thing in me that made me hate that.
Gotcha. I can't really think of one that like makes me go, oh. They're just sort of there.
Ask us this question again in 10 years.
Yeah. Assuming we're alive by then.
True.
Lumbum asks us if you guys had your own transformation devices, like from Kamen Rider or Super Sentai, what would it be? A belt, bracelet, or anything you could think of? And what sort of theme would you pick? For example, bugs, dinosaurs, and pirates.
I'm gonna stick with the boat theme that we talked about like a couple weeks ago, like the whole Navy thing.
Mhm.
And sticking with that, I think like a walkie-talkie. So something like
Okay.
phone-esque, but like pretty much a walkie-talkie.
Not bad.
Nick?
I'm trying to think of the theme because I know I want a bracelet,
Hell yeah.
but what do I want to? What do I want the theme to be? That's the toughie. I might just fucking say dinosaurs because they're rad.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Them's the OGs.
Yeah.
No, I know I want a
Alright.
belt, but I don't know what the design of the belt should be.
Oh, you're gonna get.
It
the belt,
was very
right?
smart to leave Carl and Medi for the last two here, I think.
Yeah. The people with answers.
Yeah. The people who are going to break down the specifications of their belt.
Alright, now listen.
Mm.
Listen. My normal answer is indeed the gun, where you
Yeah.
load different things into it to, do the different forms and stuff. But there also aren't enough wrist-mounted ones that I, they've gotten a little more of them lately, I guess. Like with Kira Major and Celeste wrist-mounted one before that. Oh, I guess Q Ranger had wrist-mounted guns. Tokyuger, yeah. But we need more of that.
And what is
You
your
spy
theme?
theme, but you get one of those like up the fucking not collar. What is it? The up the wrist guns.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pull it out like 00.
Hell yeah.
Medi, do you know
Well, no.
the Nerf blaster that like came with the Nerf game for Wii, where you
Nerf
could
for
swap
nothing.
out the barrel for a Wii remote?
Yes.
That's what I imagine you using, basically.
Kind of exactly what I was thinking. Not gonna lie. Essentially just slapping a transformation trinket like into the side of the gun to make it work, you know?
That is fair. I would go with some sort of belt. I don't know what the design necessarily would be.
An amalgam of all of your collected.
The motif. Like I've written down so many writer ideas. I don't know which one I would want to even try to go with.
I get that.
Maybe ones with sharks. Put in like shark teeth, like you're turning a key.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I'm down for sharks. Sharks are neat.
Lordy Fars. Oh.
I was just gonna say, did you see a comment on one of our last episodes that said, "Please post more ugly fish"?
Yes,
Hell
I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to bring that up.
Lordy Fars asks, on a scale of 1 to 10, how physically tired are you right now?
This again.
About like 9.
Is 10 the sleepiest? I forget what we decided on.
Yeah, I believe
10
that's
is
how
asleep.
Okay,
Considering I just woke up, 1, I'm good.
that's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna give myself a healthy 4.
I feel like I'm at like a 2 or 3. I
Nice.
took a nap beforehand,
That's
cooked
fair.
some eggs.
Were they good?
There were eggs.
Well,
I remembered behind me coffee today.
Yo!
let's go.
Now I'm at a 0.
You're about to be at a level come.
Episode 69.
Penis.
Thank
Generic
you.
Jackal asks, is there any way to make the concept of your body failing you any less scary or painful? Well, that's really sad. No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm gonna say yes.
Oh.
Take care of your body.
Well, I think he phrases it in the way that it is inevitable.
It's easier if you take care of yourself.
Okay, that is true.
You ease into it instead of, like a majority of people where it's like a sheer cliff drop.
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
It's if you actually like properly take care of yourself, it's more like a leisurely stroll down a hill instead of oops, I tripped and now I'm damn near the bottom.
Doesn't always work out that way.
Yeah,
Sometimes things just sort of happen.
that's true. But he's right. Like, even if things inevitably happen, if you're in better shape to begin with, you should, in theory, be in better shape at the end of it.
Have a decent support system around you, people that love you and want you to stick around, and they can help you out with that. And other than that, one day at a time, bud.
Yep.
Wow, PM, that's really gay.
Yep, it's episode 69.
He's right.
Nice.
Penis.
I don't have an air horn on my soundboard.
Oh, okay. Do you have that buzzer?
I just have this.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
I do also have the buzzer.
There we go.
Alatos asks us if you could play any tabletop RPG and instantly know how to play it without reading any rule books. What would you play and what kind of character would you make?
Jesus Christ. There's such a long list that I don't have time to read the rule books for. I'm gonna say Fate is the system. It's got a long-ish rule book with very vague rules that I love, but I do not have time to read it all and internalize it.
That fucking Wooly did like a short playthrough of it on his channel like forever ago. Wooly Versus, that is. That one like the Dark Souls of board games, but not actually the Dark Souls board game. I forget what it's fucking called. It was really hard, and you play with multiple people, and it could end very, very poorly. You could end up
There's
not
quite
winning
a
at
few
all.
of those.
Yeah.
Yes, I know, but I forget what it's called. I would have to go fucking look.
Well, I would say Space Kings, but then you wouldn't be able to go to spacekings.space and buy yourself one of the books so you could read it and play it for yourself.
Well, they could. You just wouldn't need to.
Well, then I wouldn't be able to read the fucking book I have, would I, Nick?
And you can still read it.
Nick, I can't read.
Oh.
Alright.
Well, then nothing's
you
really...
already can't read it.
Nothing's really changed then.
I'm failing to see the problem here.
Well, I can try and learn.
That's true.
No, it's too late for you. You're in your 30s.
Oh,
Damn.
no.
It's never too late to learn.
No, it is.
The fuck?
I don't think so. I think there's a large amount of life that everyone has left to do anything that they want. Unless they're 80. Then you can die, cunt.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Which one are you thinking of, Medi?
I don't know. I have no thoughts right now, actually. My brain just turned off and just turned back on.
Oh,
So
nice
I
reboot.
completely, like... What was the question?
If you could play any tabletop RPG and instantly know how to play it without reading any rulebooks, what would you play and what kind of character would you make?
Shadowrun.
Can I tell you that I would have absolutely lost my fucking mind if you said Pathfinder, the game we've been playing together for years?
I mean, listen, Pathfinder also has a lot of rules.
It's true, but we've been playing for so long that we should know them.
Yeah, and could you bring up the grapple flow chart for me? Because I'm not memorizing it.
I've actually gotten pretty good at it now.
Shut up. I know. Me too. Yeah, Shadowrun.
Now, what kind
The-
of character?
Shadowrun one.
Very good.
Thanks.
Since Fate allows for a bunch of open-ended shit, it is hard to decide on an immediate character. It would really depend on, like, whatever the fuck kind of game it was doing. I'm gonna say Magic Detective, because I've been reading Nightside and Dresden and nothing else.
I figured out the game.
Yeah.
Kingdom Death Monster.
What the fuck? I'm Googling that.
That sounds like awful.
No, it's
I-
pretty cool.
Am aware of it. I don't remember it.
It's very hard.
That makes sense. I know of it, but I don't remember it.
Oh, it looks rad as hell. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think I might have played it once.
$420!
That sounds about right.
Sounds like the kind of thing my former roommate would have bought when he was not paying rent.
They got a little owl boy here.
I don't know which system or any RPG I would instantly want to know how to play. I do know that I want to play as the robot character I've come up with.
Ew.
I do forget what I named him though.
I remember your football coach, and I remember Dick Smell.
Both excellent.
True.
Ah, yes, of course, my robot character. Domination Inc. Robotics Engineering Steel Robot 8S. Or Dire Straits for short.
God damn it.
Wow.
In my head, I was trying to keep the acronym straight, and I could not.
DIRE-STR8S.
Fantastic.
Reads more like Dire Strats, but I'll let you have it.
That's because you don't know how to pronounce a number.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you pronounce 8 as ats? You fucking moron.
I've been awake for 5 minutes. Leave me
I
alone.
pronounced it with a B.
You just said you're at 0 level tired.
Yeah, like physically, I'm not tired, but
Okay,
mentally,
okay.
you need to give me like 2 hours until I'm awake.
You fucking suck.
Yes, sir. Next question.
You want to do one more question?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You good?
Oh.
No.
Seth Sensei asks you can learn to perfectly speak, write, read, and understand any language except Japanese. What do you pick?
Portuguese.
I almost want to say French just so I can go to Quebec, hear everybody shit talk to me, and then just go up to them and just fucking start popping off. But I'm not going to let my Mexican half down, so I'll just say Spanish.
Yeah, Spanish seems like the easy answer for me.
English, so I could be a smug asshole when people are saying things wrong.
Terrible.
Perfect English. The true king's English.
Oh no. You're gonna start adding U's everywhere.
Thee, thy, thou.
Color. Aluminium.
Aluminium.
That is terrible.
Actually, you know what? Since they fucking control half the world, Chinese probably. If I'm not going for Spanish.
That is pretty good. You guys want a boat fact?
Is it about penis?
I don't know what it's about. Gonna be
okay.
honest with you.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have any like sex on a boat related facts?
Boat sex facts. Did I talk about... There was one thing I remember.
Okay.
Fight on boat over sex. I don't think
What?
that'll give me the result that I want. Oh, no, it
think
did.
might.
It did,
Okay.
actually.
Well, let's learn together.
Back in the year of 2022.
So long ago.
Excellent. Thank you, the New York Post, for starting off this article with, "This threesome rocked the boat."
They knew what they were doing.
So a fight erupted on the dance floor of a big Apple-bound Carnival cruise ship, which was sparked by jealousy over a menage a trois.
Huh.
Which means that a dude cheated on his wife, and then she walked out and they got in a fist fight.
Holy shit.
As he started in a nightclub on the 5th floor of the Carnival Magic Ship around 2 a.m., the angry lovers confronted their respective partners for two-timing on the 7 Seas. Oh, it was more than 3 people. Oh. Interesting.
The
brawlers began shoving each other and smashing beer bottles, and a woman may have been sliced during the melee, which quickly spiraled out of control.
Yikes.
The dust up lasted roughly... Who the fuck says dust up? Just say fight, you fucking assholes.
They can't.
Lasted roughly an hour and spilled into the casino area on the same level of the ship. The scrum of fighters eventually moved from the 5th floor to the 1st, and the altercation wasn't physical the whole time.
What the fuck?
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean? They were just yelling at each other as they walked downstairs?
I guess, yeah. I wish one of them fell off. That would have been funny. No, it said some passengers were injured and cut up from the glass, and that most, if not all, of the ship's security guards rushed from the club to stop the violence.
God damn.
I mean, if you're gonna fucking cheat anywhere, international waters, I guess, is the best way.
Is it?
No, not really.
Yeah, it's legal there.
Not when your lover's right fucking there on the same goddamn boat.
Yeah, like...
it's legal there, it's fine.
It's not illegal, it's just a huge dick move.
Yeah, wife, I'm gonna go over here with this lady you don't know and just oingo boingo for a little bit.
No, look, she was taking in the boat life. She just was really interested in semen.
Baby,
let's go.
Wife, I'm gonna come over here and then come inside there.
I am fucking your wife.
I fucked your wife, shit lips.
What? Thank you all for listening to this episode of DipShips, the Legitimate Boating Podcast. If you'd like to support us directly, you can do so by going to patreon.com/DipShipsPod, or on our YouTube page, you can become a YouTube member, and they all help support us, pay our editors, pay our bills.
Buy a bucket hat.
Buy a bucket hat. Streamlabs.com/TheCalamityCarl/merch. I think that's the link.
There you go. Yeah, you got it perfectly.
Let's go.
But if you can't afford to financially support us, just remember the podcast sink or swim based on word of mouth. So share the podcast around with anyone who you think would like it.
Yeah, if you know anybody that works at Nordstrom, no, you don't. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You don't, shit lips.
But those people that you
your wife.
But those people that you used to know, share this podcast with them. They might get a kick out of it.
Also, don't forget to rate us 5 stars if you can, and comment and rate the podcast and stuff.
Hey, comment, and subscribe if
and
you're
review.
Watching this, and
hit the funny bell if you're on YouTube.
Yes, I know it's cringe whenever you hear it, but you'd be surprised how much it actually helps.
It's true.
It actually does help a lot, which is wild.
Yeah. It helps me when I'm watching shit and someone's like, remember to like the video. I'm like, oh yeah, right, fuck.
Yeah, not just help in the sense of you doing all those things, but in the sense of us saying it every episode.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people just need to hear it once to be like, oh yeah, let me do that.
I'm that person.
Don't forget that comments and likes increase our algorithmic spread.
Never say algorithmic spread in that tone of voice again.
Like we're
the
spreading eagle.
Algorithmic spread. You're on episode 69.
Spread eagle that algorithm for me.
Yeah, that's it. You can end it.
Yeah, have a good night, everybody.
Thank you all for listening, and we'll see you all in the Nautical Mile.
Toodles.
Bye.
Bye-bye.